Hey, what's going on, everybody? Um, Back with a few value plays for Wednesday night. It's NBA slate on FanDuel. I'll give you a few value plays from every position, and I might give you a stud from every position as well. My first value play at the point guard position is going to be Shabazz Napier. Ish Smith is, I believe he's questionable. He's a game time decision, and he's doubtful. Anytime you see somebody doubtful, they're not playing. You know what I'm saying? So look for Shabazz Napier to have a big game tonight against a Portland team who doesn't play any defense. At the shooting guard position, Marcus Smart is somebody who shouldn't leave your lineup tonight. You should be in every lineup you build, every single last one of them. You just got to ride it out with Marcus Smart tonight. I mean, he's pretty much the only thing they have over in Cleveland, him and Tatum. You can do a stack with Tatum and Marcus Smart and go from there. My number one sleeper for the night is Tony Snell, playing for the Detroit Pistons. He just played 38 minutes against Sacramento. Is going to play about 40 minutes tonight against OKC. That's all they have. They don't have anything over there. You know what I'm saying? It's bad when I'm saying Tony Snell is like the second best player on that team. Christian Wood, Tony Snell. That's it. So I mean, you want to miss out on them 38 to 40 minutes, you go ahead for 4,500. I'm going to throw Tony Snell in the lineup or two. Moving along to the small forward position. So the small forward position is pretty ugly today. It's always ugly. Always. So I was doing a few lineups in the Express, and one person that I targeted was Josh Jackson and Mo Harkless. I know Josh Jackson just out of nowhere drops 40 on Atlanta. Don't ask me where it came from. I don't know. That's what I was expecting him to do these first couple of games. But I remember when he used to play for Phoenix, he used to have big games. So, I mean, he's probably learned the playbook. I mean, he's finding his way down there in Memphis with all those injuries. So, I mean, look to target Josh Jackson for 4,300 if you want some value. And then Mo Harkless here. He's starting now. I mean, his numbers aren't great. But if you need to possibly throw somebody in there with a Giannis or Brandon Ingram, Maurice Harkless for the New York Knicks, it's a solid pick tonight. It's a couple of injuries over there. And, I mean, you can have a good game. And other than the small forward position is rough. Trevor Ariza, Lillard's back. So minutes might go down a little bit. He's still going to play, but Lillard's back now. It's a good game for him. Washington, for him to go crazy. You would think that he would have an outstanding game, but Trevor hasn't been doing what he should be doing with the opportunity that he has over there. I don't know if it's because he old as hell or what, but I want some young legs like a Josh Jackson. And then you got Kevin Porter up here. You got Bogdanovich up here. You got also can take a chance on Gallinari going up against Detroit. They don't have anybody. I mean, if Detroit comes out there and competes and Gallinari is just hot, he could have like 40, 50 fantasy points. Outside of that, I mean, I'm not too fond on TJ Warren. He's got a assignment that nobody wants in the NBA, and that's Giannis. So, out of Giannis and Brandon Ingram, though, I mean, you're going to make your Giannis line up. That's just anytime you see a stud like that on the slate, where he's the best person, obviously the best person on the slate, you're going to make a lineup of two with Giannis. So I would get him in there, and I would look to get Brandon Ingram in there because I believe Zion is out today for rest. Well, no, he's not. He's playing. He said something about rest earlier, but my boy Zion playing. Let's go to the power forward position. First, I'm going to give you some value. I like James Johnson from Minnesota Timberwolves. I keep missing out on this dude. Minnesota has nobody. Him and Nas Reed. It's like, I don't know how I keep missing that, because I just don't think Minnesota's going to keep up with anybody. And I look up, Minnesota up by 10 in the third quarter. It's like, all right, they're going to have to prove me wrong. Another guy I was looking at down here, Royce O'Neal. You might be like, hey, it's Royce O'Neal. They playing the Knicks. He's going to play close to 30 minutes, if not 30 plus. And his last 4 games, he's been in the mid-20s, late 20s. I mean, for 4,600, Royce O'Neal come out there and drop 35 fantasy points, 36 fantasy points. You happy. You're happy as hell. Look for Royce O'Neal to have a solid game tonight. Going up, Markin is on a minute restriction. Bertans and Hachimura, it's like they make their prices exactly the same on purpose, and they make you basically roll the dice on which one of them you're gonna grab. If it was me, I'm gonna grab the 3-point shooter in Bertans, because Portland cannot guard the 3. And Bertans should, if he's open, he's gonna hit. He pulls from anywhere, so it's gonna be an up and down game. A lot of people think Portland's gonna blow Washington now because of the injuries, but I don't think so. Washington always finds somehow or some way to get back into the game. I don't understand it, but they do. So if it was me, I would look for Bertans. You also still have Larry Nance here. You can get your Larry Nance, Kevin Love stack, because Boston is basically without the whole damn team. So a Kevin Love, Larry Nance stack. I saw somebody do it. A couple of people do it the other day. It was pretty successful. It might work tonight as well. Daniel Tice is another solid power forward to put in your lineup, because they don't have anybody over there in Boston. So, look for him to have a big game against Cleveland with no center. And we go up to the studs. So people I like tonight, my main stud is Jason Tatum, of course. Even though he's coming off an injury, I don't care. It's just him and Marcus Smart over there. Porzingis should have a good game against New Orleans, but I don't know. I'm just not gonna touch him, because he's the top power forward for the night, and Tatum's right underneath him for $100 cheaper with a way better situation. It's just I'm gonna take my chances on Tatum. Sabonis should have a good game against Milwaukee. They are horrible guarding power forwards. And Bam Adebayo, he's gonna have Vucevic that assignment tonight. And it could go well for Miami because they're at home. Bam is 8,400. He's not gonna be giving you anything like 60 or 70 like he was when Jimmy was hurt. So I wouldn't roll the dice on Bam when you got Christian Wood right underneath him, basically with nobody on that team. He's gonna shoot the ball. He's gonna grab the. There's nobody else over there. So Christian Wood makes sense because they're at home. He's gonna play, and they're gonna try and force feed him the ball. Zion, of course, he's chasing that Rookie of the Year, trying to get New Orleans to the playoffs, and I'm pretty sure New Orleans is gonna make it to the playoffs, all because the NBA not missing out on that Zion Williamson first round money. They're not missing out on it. It's gonna be probably one of the most watched first rounds since when I don't know. It's gonna be a first round though. Everybody's gonna tune into that shit. So Zion will make it to the playoffs. Mark my word. You heard it here. And a lot of people might not look at this guy, Aaron Gordon. Before he got injured, he was on the roll. He was on the fucking roll. They playing Miami tonight. I would do one lineup with him. Is anybody who's like game time decisions? Anytime you see a lot of game time decisions, they usually come out and fucking go crazy. Usually, not all the time, but a lot of the time I see somebody that's a game time decision all day. They're gonna play. If they like probable, yeah, they usually lose their fucking mind. But Aaron Gordon he's coming back, so it's extra help for Orlando. You can roll the dice on him, or you can wait till they drop his price. If you have a bad game, they're not going to drop his price next time, so you can grab him then. But those are my power forwards for the night. All right, let's go to center. So I'm going to go directly to my value for the night. And that's Ian Mahinmi. Probably laughing. Like, yeah, I mean, he didn't get in the last 2 games. Yeah, I know. No Thomas Bryant tonight, and somebody got to handle Whiteside. Because if not, he going to lose his goddamn mind. He going to lose it. Mahimi will be the person that's going to be guarding Whiteside. I can guarantee it. And Mahimi is usually, he got a little defense. I've seen him clamp up a few big men this year when all Washington hit the injury bug at the beginning of the year. So I know you see those 2 zeros, but trust me, Mahimi will start. I guarantee you. I'm guaranteeing it. All right, let's go up. Enes Kanter is another sleeper tonight. Boston has a lot of injuries. He's 3,900. Somebody got to come in back up Tice. And no Gordon Hayward, no Jaylen Brown playing Cleveland. Cleveland is terrible when it comes to guarding the center position. Drummond's out. I believe Tristan isn't playing. Game time decision. He's still questionable. His knee. So I don't even think Tristan's going to play. So look for my boy Enes Kanter to have a good game. My Wendell Carter, he's still going to play 20, 25 minutes. And a good matchup in Minnesota. I know he kind of screwed everybody last time with that 16 points, but he's still down there cheap as hell, and he started. Now, the Thigh Maker John Henson situation is a little shaky. I believe Thigh Maker coming back tonight. He probable, so he's going to play. So I don't know what they're going to do with those minutes. If you want to roll the dice, take a chance on one of them. I would still roll with John Henson just because I know he only put up 27 fantasy points when he should have had like 40. But hey, they don't have anybody. Somebody has to grab the rebound. Somebody has to score. All right, we got DeAndre Jordan down there who, I mean, I like, but I'm not sold on him. He 4,700. He had a weird ass price. Where he come out there and give you 50 and break the slate. You be looking like a jackass because you ain't having me in your lineup. No, it's just kind of tough. So the center that I love tonight, Rudy Gobert, going up against the Knicks. I love him. I love Hassan Whiteside going up against Washington. He destroyed them last time in a limited amount of minutes. And Lillard back tonight, so be a lot more shots taken, a lot more rebounds coming his way. They got like a rebound magnet. So Vucevic gave Miami problems the last 2 times. He notched 41 the first time, and then he had like 30 something the second time. So Vucevic, he could get you 41, but I don't know if you want to waste the 8,300 on him when you got Gobert down there going up against the garbage ass Knicks and no Mitchell Robinson tonight, possibly. Yeah, you question. I don't think Mitchell Robinson playing tonight. His hamstring's fucked up. Yeah, I doubt it. And my roll of the dice for the night is Steven Adams. Son of a piece of shit screwed me yesterday. He put up 18 fantasy points. I had a beautiful lineup with this dude in it. All I needed him to give me was like his usual 30 to 40 that he was getting, but I couldn't get it. But tonight he went up against Detroit. You know that situation. So if you want to roll a dice, this is my dice roll of the night. Like I'm not going all in on them, but I'm gonna plug them into a lineup or two. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I play a lot of lineups, so I'm gonna give them a chance just because it's Detroit, and I know what OKC can come out there and do. All right. Other than that, Valanciunas is, he's gonna be going up against the Fro. He got a good matchup, and then Derek Favors. I'd never pick him ever. And Gorgie Dang, I didn't mention him because I just don't know what he's gonna do. Yeah, he dropped 33 on Atlanta, but before that, it was 19 against the Lakers, 18 against Sacramento, 19 against Houston, 40 against the Clippers, 32 against LA, 5 against Sacramento, 21. So just all over the place. It's hard to just be like, all right, I'm rolling with Gorgie Dang. I'm locking him in my lineup and I'm going. I'm like, nah, man. One person I did forget at the shooting guard position was Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. I didn't give you a lot of shit. I didn't give y'all any shooting guards. I think I only gave y'all my my value plays. That was Tony Snell and Marcus Smart. Yeah. So let me go back to the 2 real quick. So Shai Gilgeous is gonna take over 20 shots, and if Detroit can stick around through 3 quarters, Shai Gilgeous should have like 50. to start you off at the 7 p.m. slot. Where is D'Angelo Russell going up against the Bulls? I know he hasn't been playing great lately, but he should have a great game. Drew Holiday should have a good game against Dallas, and then Bradley Beal should tear a line out of fucking Portland tonight. It's gonna be a shootout. It's the last game of the night. Only bad part is Bradley 10,300, but if you know you're getting a guaranteed 50 or 60 from him, you can spend that 10,000 and then work from there. But Bradley Beal and Giannis are the two most expensive players on the slate tonight, I believe. Oh nope, I take that back. Luka, Bradley Beal, and Giannis are the three highest players on the slate tonight. Yeah, they like the studs for the night, so to speak. So, what I would do is I would get Tatum in there. We'll get Marcus Smart in that joint. And then I would go and find me. I love Colin Sexton tonight. There's no Darius Garland. And, that's like 3 players from 7 o'clock who could possibly get you 30 to 40 fantasy points to start you off. 50, Marcus Smart. Cleveland. That matchup is too beautiful. At the center position, I would go put my boy Yamahimi in there to start me off. I always start off with the garbage, with the worst center that I mentioned. Always. And I would go down here and find me some of this value at the power forward position. The other, because, you don't want to stack 2 good power forwards in there and then you get screwed by one of them. You always want to find some value down there, so I go like Bertans. It's 10 o'clock, him and Mahimi. It'll finish me off. A lot of people not going to have Mahimi. Trust me. Yeah, I would go down here and get my boy Josh Jackson in there. Brandon Ingram. Bradley Beal. And Alonzo Ball. So looking at that lineup, not bad. Not a bad lineup. Something I just threw together real quick just to show y'all, I got me some 7 o'clock guys to start me off. I got me some 9:30 guys to keep my lineup going. I got a 7:30 guy to finish me, to help me out after my 7 p.m. game goes to halftime. That 7:30 dude should be scoring. Then I got me 10 p.m. guys in there. You know what I'm saying? Got the main guy for Washington. Got the guy Bertans, who I think is on a light Portland up. And then I got Mahimi, who a lot of people aren't going to have because those last 2 games, he didn't play any minutes. It's just like, what's up with Mahimi? They're going to need him to guard Whiteside. And if he can get some blocks, some rebounds, and hit some threes and have one of those crazy Mahimi nights where they interviewing this nigga after the game, hey, this lineup could be solid. But those are my picks for the night. Probably not going to play that lineup. So if you want to plug it in and, edit it, take some people out, put some people in that you like, hey, you're more than welcome. You don't have to use these picks that I give you on here. I just do it to help the guys out who, probably didn't see certain players who don't have the time. The guys who got to work all day or in school and got the time to get, a bunch of stuff they got to do and they can't do the type of research that I can do. So those are my picks for the night. I'll be back same time tomorrow. I'll probably go over some more value picks and, just, give you guys my studs for the night. Same time tomorrow, fellas.